Hi, everybody. Teacher at home with another book review for you. Today's review is Albert Camus' The Stranger. This is a book normally taught to juniors or seniors in high school. It is one of the canon of existential literature, which basically studies how people are estranged from themselves, they're estranged from society, they're estranged from God. Um, this book begins with one of the most famous lines in literature, which is something like, My mother died today, or was it yesterday? I'm not really sure. And follows the story of somebody who's so disconnected from his life that the day his mother dies doesn't really seem to register with him. And that's kind of consistent throughout his experience of the book. Um, it's a it's considered one of the primary study texts for existentialism, and a lot of schools like to introduce this concept with this book. Obviously, originally written in French. This cover is one of many, so you might have any number of covers for this book because it really is considered a classic world literature text. Nothing for parents to be too obsessed about. There's simply the focus of a disconnect between the main character and everybody around him. His relationships with people, obviously, his relationships with the events of his life, uh, and sort of his lack of a conscience or a what we would consider like a conscientious reaction to the things that normally go on around him, as is evidenced from the first line. So, is it a great book? It's considered by many to be a great book. I found it to be a good book, and certainly a good book to study and talk about existential philosophy. I've enjoyed other books more, but this is a book that you might see your child reading or your student reading, and you should be aware that there's nothing really inappropriate about this book. And its main target, if you want to discuss this with your children, is how this person is not connected with his own life. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this brief introduction to Albert Camus' The Stranger. Once again, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And this is Teacher at Home saying I will see you in the classroom.